June 14th, my wife was lying on the couch and she was in sobbing boohoo tears. And I mean, just like, wow. And I said, what's wrong? Well, she had a carpal tunnel wrist or wrist of some type that had been painful and had gotten worse over time. And she also had a chronic hip for 7 years. She had fallen 7 years ago, helping my 92-year-old mother cross the street. And every now and then I'd ask, how's your hip? And she'd say, oh, it hurts. My wife's not a complainer. So I just thought maybe if she wasn't talking about it, it got better. So June 15th, the patches came and I didn't know what we had. I said, okay, let's put it on. And, uh, not expecting anything. We 10 o'clock every day. 4 hours later, Barbara says, I'm going to go see how my hip is. I said, okay, I'm watching TV, 2 o'clock. She comes out of the bedroom, tears of joy, wrist pain gone, hip pain gone, never have returned. That was the first of the One Patch Wonder Club at our house. And I've had several people, as Dr. Stacy said the other day, that were a part of this One Patch Wonder Club. And tonight, when I was thinking, today it was, I kind of thought, I haven't had any One Patch Wonders in a while. I'm like, what's up with that, God? So I got a guy out in California, Joey Facelli, and he's new, had some issues, had got some stuff going on from a traumatic car accident. And he said to me today, I said, Joe, how'd you make out with your patches? I always like to see how they're doing. He said, Gary, it's day 2. I put the Y patch on my left ankle and moved it for the first time after 8 years of being locked. One patch, 8 years. We move an ankle that, as a matter of fact, he said, is it that the ankle that I couldn't move? Because he hadn't moved it for, he wasn't sure. And then I talked to another customer, a new customer today, Evelyn in South Carolina. And I demoed or gifted the 5 patches with, and she had the same thing, had a swollen ankle, put the 39 on, and she said her ankle is now, the size has gone down to where it looks like an ankle instead of something that's all ballooned out. So that was good to know that there's still people that are getting results quickly, because I hadn't had that in a while. And then I guess for my own experience, the X49 from a workout standpoint for me has been unbelievable. And the only evidence I can give of that is I got COVID probably the first 2 weeks in February, 2.5 weeks. I was kind of out of the gym. I missed all that workout time. And when I went back to the gym, I didn't miss a beat. I picked up where I left off. And normally you're like taking weight off and doing fewer reps. Okay. And the next day, no soreness.
Yes.
And then last week, I used to jog 2.5 miles 5 years ago. I could never seem to get back to it. I kept saying, I want to run, and just didn't do it. Last week, I said to my wife, it was Sunday, I said, I'm going to go run 2 miles. Well, last week, 4 days, I ran 8 miles total for the week, and I hadn't done any warm-up prior to that. It wasn't like I walked for a month and said, let me get warm. I just said, I'm going to go run. Sunday, I ran 2 miles, and my goal this week was to run 2 miles every other day. And I said to a friend of mine, I said, you know anybody 70 and a half years old going out and running 2 miles? He said, no.